We are live, everybody. She needs no real introduction, but I have the lovely, the incomparable, the intrepid Miss Tarot D.
Hello, my dear friends.
Welcome. And let's do this. Um, Miss Tarot D and I have flown in from her last show. Ready, Miss Tarot D?
We have been two really busy divas. So, okay, you guys at Miss Moonlight, you're going to get a kick out of this. I told Heather, I said, do you like my wings? And
Yeah.
look what she said. Show me yours.
You like mine? I got bat wings. we got firm them babies up at some point down the road.
That's beautiful. That is
Oh,
beautiful.
you know what's beautiful or who's beautiful? This lovely lady right here with me this evening. Um, Thank you for taking some time out in your evening. Miss Tarot D just finished doing some wonderful readings with Scott on his channel. So I know, love, you're coming over from there. Uh, excuse me. And so I said, would you like to come and join me for a bit? Do you have enough energy? Sure. So we're here and I'm so excited. So thank you for making time out for me, Miss Tarot D. I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having me.
Oh,
I
you're
told
always
Heather, I said, I'm all dolled up and no place to go. And
well. I
she's like,
have a
come to my house. Come to my house.
yeah.
So here I
Come to
am.
my neck of the woods.
Come to
So
my
and we have lots of people popping in. Oh my goodness! And
yes.
I don't
Oh,
know,
wonderful.
talking smack. Well,
A
we'll
little.
we'll
Yes, we
see.
are.
I'll,
Yes, we
well,
are.
well, I'll let her do all the smacking. Nah. It's maybe spilled a little bit of tea, perhaps. Miss Moonlight, Miss, I heard about your kitty, so sending lots of love. If everybody could send Miss Moonlight's kitty cat,
Yes.
just sending lots of supportive energy, healing love, healing light. He's in
Good,
good
good,
shape, has good mobility, um,
good.
and purring. Oh, it's beautiful.
Mhm,
So just supporting Miss
mhm.
Moonlight's kitty with all that love and energy. Um, and you have to stop. Yeah, your reading made total sense. So
Hmm?
Miss Moonlight says your reading made sense, and she goes,
Oh,
"I'll
good.
stop typing now."
No, 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 no. I love the interaction.
Yes, me too.
Um, Miss Moonlight, do you work with sound balls by any chance? And if you don't, um,
Hello, Teresa.
Sil- Silver Star Priestess. I don't know if you
Heather's
know her.
here. Oh,
No.
oh, oh! I thought Heather was
Um,
in here.
she on her channel, she
Hmm.
does a lot of sound
Sound
work
bowls.
with the
Hmm.
sound. And when my little doggie Cher, when she was going through her transitioning to the afterlife phase,
Um,
she was
here,
suffering, and I would put on the
here.
videos
Let's
from
do that.
Silver
There we go.
Star Priestess of the sound bowls, and
Hmm.
her breathing would relax, and she would relax, and it actually brought her comfort. So look into that. It'll help. It'll
It
help your
is
baby to soothe. And if hopefully
so.
we could find that link to that
Ooh,
channel.
whoa. Okay.
That is that your drug dealer, Heather?
Um, no,
It's
my child.
what CVS delivers. What were
Yeah.
you worried about? I was I was talking about Walmart. I don't know what you were talking
I
about.
well, I pick mine up tomorrow, so but mine's all legit. We have Miss Teresa Hadarian. Jessica Lynn has joined us, and Jackie Jacarana is back. Hello, my dear.
Jackie, thank
Um,
you for moderating. I
yes,
appreciated that.
she was hard at work on both chats. Judith is here. Tropical Empress Amanda is here. Do you ladies ever sleep? Well, yeah. At night is when we come out to play. So,
Hmm.
um, Moon Scarab, Ramon is here. Let's see, Hugger TK is here, giving out hugs. Aline is here. Hello, Aline. Thank you again for subscribing to Miss Tarot D earlier while she was on with Scott. Welcome to the Miss Tarot D community and family. Peace Mama is here. And oh my God, Miss Tarot D, you are totally busting me up on that last live. So, yes, she aims to please and she never fails to deliver. Ooh, she's quiet on that one.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got distracted. Uh,
I try to make these little
no,
jokes, but
somebody sent me a message that there was a blue cheesecake in the room. So I was looking, and
do we have Miss Blue Cheesecake?
yes,
I'm,
we
I'm
have
still
this.
making my way down. Hello, Moira.
Oh,
Um,
Jane is here.
okay, I'm making sure I'm not missing saying hello. I got some tea on Shirley McLean. Oh, really? Miss Moonlight says, I was just going to buy a sound bowl the other day. They are
Okay.
beautiful. It's a wonderful investment. Aline says she's so glad she found your channel.
Well, thank you for
Um,
subscribing.
yes, and then I think is this blue cheesecake? Hello. So we got two queens in the chat right now. So Beth is here. Hello, Beth. Um, wonderful show, Scott, with Miss Tarot D. Beautiful readings as always. Yes, I'm not very tech either, so I'm trying to keep up as best as I can. And there's Jackie putting in the links. Let's see. Not sure why this has started here yet.
Figured it. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Oh, you fixed it. Okay.
I fixed it. Yeah.
And if anybody can hear
I
the
don't know what
boom,
I did, but I fixed it.
so if anybody hears that annoying boom boom, they're still doing fireworks outside, let me know. I'll go ahead and shut my window or I'll have to mute myself. Unless y'all can't hear, but just let me know. Jane the Seeker, you're off to bed. Just wanted to stop by
No,
and
she
say
has to
good night.
stay.
Jane.
Jane, I just wrote to you. You have to stay.
Aw. So let's see.
Nancy's here.
Oh, I mean, this chat's jumping. I'm making sure that I'm not missing any. There she is. Hello, Miss Nancy. Everybody's saying hello. Amanda is here along with Aurora trying to watch Mama and Baby Sushi. And all righty. Am I all caught up here with saying hello to everybody? I am. So thank you, everybody. We got a double header tonight with Miss Tarot D. Oh, a double header,
A double header.
a double header, or a double heather.
You charge extra for double headers.
Oh, how,
I
oh God.
isn't Moon Scarab supposed to be working?
I don't know if Ramon, are you playing hooky? Let's
I
see.
think
Jay
he's work
says,
lurking or something. Whatever that is.
Jane says, I'm sorry. I took my bed meds early before I saw you were
Oh,
on. Yeah, but
okay.
there'll be another night. My watercolor.
Yes.
Oh yes, Miss Nancy's watercolor deck is absolutely lovely. She created. She was sharing that yesterday on my channel. We were doing some readings. Let's see. Have a good show. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye, Amanda. Much love to you and baby Sushi and Aurora. So Miss Tarot D, you have the ball.
Yes.
You have the ballroom, the proverbial ballroom.
Listen,
What would you like to do?
I think there's some people here that unfortunately we could not get a reading done for during the last show.
Hello, Fatima. Yeah.
So do you want to pull some? There is, I don't know. You're the hostess with the mostest. Do you want
Oh,
to identify
I'll
some people
try.
for readings?
Hello, Ange. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we can do. And as always, for people, as a reminder, here on my channel, I do not do third party health or like legal questions. So or political. I don't do politics. Um, so if you would like a reading, for Miss Tarot D and I. Go ahead and put that big. What do you, Miss Tarot D? Do you want a general do generals, or would you like specific questions?
Whatever. I'm open. I have my
All
tarot
right.
cards. I have my oracle cards. I
Okay.
have
Well, let's
my
do this
angel
then.
cards that Jane the Seeker gifted me. My one and only angel deck.
Very
Aren't they
nice.
cute?
So, if everybody could put their questions in capitals, please, for me, because chat is jumping. I am trying to keep up, and it's easier to see in. Okay, so Sylvia, you don't have to repost. I got yours, but any following questions, um, please in caps, so that way I
Mhm.
know I can distinguish them from um, just lovely conversations and chatter amongst everybody.
Yes.
Um,
And I don't know how simulcasting works, but if you're writing this in my page, can you also rewrite it in header so
I
this
see
way
it.
we make
I,
sure that we see you? Yes,
I
yes.
can see it. So if somebody's in
Oh,
your
great.
chat right now, Miss Tarot D, if they put in a question, I'll be able to see it.
Oh, terrific. Thank you. Thank
Yes. Okay,
you. I don't want
Sandy
to miss
Johnson,
anyone.
thank you. I got yours. Tropical Empress, got you.
I'm,
Um,
I'm just going to give
just
people
gonna
some
take a
hugs.
sip real quick because it's warm here too. Um,
I'm just,
alrighty.
okay, I'm just giving everybody hugs and kisses. Okay, everyone? Just so that.
There we go. And Beth, really, I am not a techie. Sometimes like the other night, or was it last night, the chat jumped and I accidentally timed out somebody because as I went to go click on their highlight their comment, StreamYard jumped and it put the timeout underneath my mouse. And so
Yes.
it's a lot. It's not as easy as you my guys might think it is to run a show.
No. No.
Serena, hello, my dear. Serena, Scorpio Mama is here. Wonderful. Hello, Aline from your guides. Okay. We'll give it a few more because I can
Mhm.
a few more minutes, and then I'll go ahead and put a close on the questions, and then we'll
Are
see
we
how far we get.
so are we reading for Nancy and are we reading for Jackie? And
Well, they
because
haven't asked. Nancy and Jackie, would you like a reading? If so, go ahead and put
and
your
Fatima, because they're always so helpful and I never get a chance to read for them and I'd love to. Um,
so
so I don't know.
Nancy, if you
Then
would like a read, and Jackie. Heather, are you going to use the Hush Tarot? I don't have that next to me. I have a bunch of Oracle, but I do have some tarot decks, and I'm really loving my new AI one that I have. So it just varies on the question and who I'm reading for, energetic wise. So um, I haven't seen Jackie or
okay.
Nancy, so I'll
All
try to
right.
keep an eye open.
Yeah.
Um, so my readings might not be as in depth as Miss Tarot D's because the chat is jumping and I want to make sure that everybody gets a beautiful reading from Miss Tarot D. Jackie, okay, gotcha, girl. She wants one a
Okay.
general. So Nancy, and actually, Jackie, are you getting ready for bed? How long are you going to be here, dear? Because I know it's very late where you are,
So we
and
can do her first.
yeah. So let's go ahead
Yes.
and
Yeah.
start with Jackie
Hmm. Yes.
in case she has to go.
Okay.
And
Yes,
she
for
says, yes,
general.
the general. And I'm going to mute myself because there's a bunch of fire.
Spirit guides, what message do you have for Jackie?
Really quick, you guys can probably hear all that pum pum pum. Nancy, let us know if you would like a reading. Miss Tarot D would love to give you one, she said.
Okay, Jackie. So I used the Oracle deck, Divine Abundance, since I already had it here from the last show. But I love this deck anyway. So the two cards that you received were Flow, Gorgeous, and Expansiveness. Okay. It's
There we go.
right. So you're being called to a state of being that's a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chilled. It seems that are you having going through a period where you feel like you need to be a little bit more controlling and rigid, a little your OCD is acting up a little bit more than usual. Um, there's so the message that the universe is saying is relax, relax. Just go with the flow, go with the flow, let things just move at their own pace, and that the only way you can expand what you're doing or what you need to be doing is by letting go, is by just going with the moment, by going with the energy. And if you're trying to control it, if you're trying to contain it, it's just going to create some physical health issues for you. So I don't know what's going on here, but whatever, if you are in that space right now of being rigid and trying, like I said, trying to be OCD and just make sure everything's in its place and in its order, try to let it go and just try to go with the flow. Okay. Hope that helps out.
Okay, so while you were reading, yep, Jackie says sounds good, but Carolyn Booker is here. I found you, Miss Tarot D.
Hi,
So
Carolyn. How are
Carolyn,
you?
love to you and Peter. I hope you all feeling a little
Yes.
better. That's everybody. If we can just keep Carolyn and especially Peter as well in our thoughts. Peter recently had to have some surgery, so lots
Oh
of healing
no.
energy and love and support, comforting Peter through his recovery and with Carolyn and her illness that she shares that she has. So keeping them in our loving thoughts for Carolyn and Peter. That would be wonderful. And we have KK here. Carrie is here with us. And Jessica, I will add you to the list. Um, so right now I'm going to close questions for now. Let me just go ahead and um, do this, and then we'll see how we go along and how many we do and what Miss Tarot D's energy level is as well. So she says, thank you. Makes sense, Miss D.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay.
alrighty. So, Jackie, for you, I have the dream state. So, I am
Mm.
wondering if you are, well, first of all, are you getting enough sleep? I know sometimes you have trouble sleeping. Um, and that's why you're on a lot at night with us in our chats. And, but for here, I'm looking at, does anybody hear an echo? I hear an echo on my end, or Miss Tarot G's end. Can you hear an echo?
No.
Okay, because when I talk, I sometimes hear an echo. Might be because of my fan. So, Jackie, the dream state. So we're looking at dreams here. We're looking at our sleep patterns, our dream state, um, and also with the dream state, paying attention to your dreams. Are you remembering them? I feel like I'm saying there's messages that are coming through. You receive most of them. I think there may be ones that you may not want to receive, and you may not. I don't know where this is coming from, Jackie. There may be ones that are coming through where it's just kind of like, no, I can't handle those messages right now. But there may be where we have to start working on that. Not we, but you might have to start working on that because your next card that I have is the turning point, and she's kind of looking over her shoulder at you and saying, girl, we got to work on this. Right away, I'm getting guide. She represents a guide, and there's that beautiful window. It's open. There's a beautiful flower out there. So the window is opening, like Ms. Terrell D was saying earlier, kind of resting and going with the flow, getting into your dreams, flowing with them, sitting with them, even the ones that may cause you some distress or may cause you some discomfort. Um, she's looking at you saying, we have to work through these. Look at this beautiful window. Look at this beautiful flower on the other side. It's time to go, girl. It's time to do this. We need to move on with this. And as a clarifier for that, I pulled from my AI, for my artist decoded, and look at that beautiful strength card, Jackie. You are strong enough to be able to handle or deal with whatever is coming to you in the dream state with messages that as I said previously. So that turning point, you are strong enough. Don't think that you are not. You've come this far. You have that strength. You got that beautiful lion energy. We're coming into August. We're coming into Leo season as well. And there is something called the Lion's Gate, and that just made me think of the opening of the window. So this could maybe reference taking this time right now with this new moon, this the Sirius gateway, our spiritual sun, opening us up, connecting us with our intuition, our creativity, um, being able to tap those into that subconscious things that, like I said, make us uncomfortable, but we have to start looking at, having to start addressing to be able to move on into the next phase. And the last card I have is a beautiful card, Jackie. It's the inner child. So let this inner child play. Don't hold her back. Don't be afraid of being who you are. Um, Healing those aspects, dealing with maybe those shadows, but allowing at this time, especially with this new moon Sirius gateway, it is about creativity. Let that inner child come out and play, and to remind her, maybe even in the dream state, maybe you dream of her, maybe you dream of your inner child, or memories from childhood, but to just start embracing her, work. You have the strength to work through whatever this is, and to be able to go beyond into that beautiful outside with the beautiful roses and the trees. Be in touch with nature. And that's what I have for you, my dear. I hope I didn't take too long with that. All right. You're muted, my dear. Oh, oh my
I
goodness.
said it's only Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday. Okay,
You
I will try to speed it up.
you're perfect. Don't worry. I just
Hello,
love the
Jeff.
show.
Jeff has come in here. Hello, Jeff. And a quick little plug, Jeff and I will be here again
Give me
tomorrow
one
night
second.
for our poetry and our cards. So while Miss Tarot D is going to adjust herself, um, it's hot here in New York. It's hot and humid, most of the states. So, um, well, I'm glad you found our community too. It's nice to have you a part of it. Kisses all the way around. Gorgeous card. So glad you're a part of the community now. Peace, Mama. Okay, yes. Jeffs, please stop blowing kisses at me. Heather will get jealous. Hi, Anna and Iva. I am going ahead and add you to the list, but honey, right now the questions are closed. If Miss Tarot D and I have enough time and enough energy to go through the ones we already have, then we'll maybe take a look at ones for you. But there's no promises, my dear. So feel free to stay and hang out with us. A lot of our readings are very universal, very collective, and we can usually take any message that everybody gets, and we can bring them into our own, bring that into our own lives.
Oh,
So let's
no,
see.
sorry. My dog was barking, and he never
Oh,
barks. He never barks. And my husband is sleeping because he has to wake up early because he's
ooh,
selling tomorrow. So I had to go see what was happening. And it could just
that's
be that maybe he's. I don't know why my dog is not in his bed. Usually he goes to bed too, but I don't know. Well, if he
well,
barks again, I'll just bring him in,
oh,
and he
that's
can help me do a reading.
fine. Yes. Well, my baby likes to come on my lap. So we
Yes.
actually have some new people in our chat
Oh,
that we've never read for that I know of. So we're
sure.
going to go ahead. We're going to toss up a little bit. So this is not going to be in order, because I would love to make sure that people who are new to us, they haven't received a reading, um, get a little bit of taste of Miss Tarot D, you know. So just a little taste, just a little, not a big gulp, or just a little taste.
We
Nothing
charge
over,
extra
nothing.
for tastes.
Oh,
Bites are for free, though. You can bite for
wait.
free.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So Sandy, I'm not too familiar with you, so welcome. And so we're going to do Sandy. So what should I do
Okay.
career wise? I'm stuck, don't know what direction to take. So we can look at the energy of that. Um, and I will go ahead and start it. But like I said, sweetheart, I don't know if we will have time. So I know it's kind of hard to kind of wait around and not sure, but the readings are for free. We gain a lot of it coming in, so we'll do our best. And I'll mute myself now. And I'll put you in the big seat, Mister.
Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Huh. Sandy, Heather, do you mind if I go first?
That's why you're in the big seat, my dear.
Okay. Sandy, and I wish we can have an interactive conversation. It's one of your passions to help other people. Um, you have the energy of someone who's a very good communicator and listener, almost like a therapist. People feel safe and comfortable around you. And it's very interesting because you also have the energy where you motivate people. People feel inspired by you. So I'm going to show you the cards that came out for you, okay? So you got the star, hopes and dreams, right? Then you got the two of cups, which is partnership, and you got the strength card. So if somebody was to, if I was the employment agency or school guidance counselor, and somebody came to me and says, what should I do for a living? And I pulled out these three cards. My reaction would be, you would be a great therapist because you can really help people find their hopes and dreams. You really can help people deal with their conflicts and find partnership and be able to figure out how to work together with their partners. And you're really good at helping people find their inner strength. So whatever career that you are kind of leaning towards, those are your natural gifts that should go into that career. Then I just out of curiosity, I pulled the ancestors cards, and once again, this came up during the previous reading that I did in Scott's. The ego, where you're able to see things from a higher perspective, right? And the medicine guardian, open to healing information. Girl, if this isn't about being a therapist or a social worker or something like that, I don't know what is. And I don't know what your passions in life are, what you're leaning towards. But to me, these are all cards of someone in the helping profession, someone who can really help other people find their strengths and their gifts. So I don't know if that helps you. I just found it very powerful when these kind of cards came out. Sandy says, I do Reiki. Yeah, you see, you're a healer. And I think you need to go a little bit. Have you gone, have you thought about going to school to be a social worker or to work with people where you also not only
Mhm.
provide energy healing, but kind of you have these healing gifts of listening and empowerment beyond just the Reiki.
Oh,
Um,
sorry. I used to help people as a medium, but
okay.
well,
So, girl,
that
there,
makes sense
yeah,
with my
yeah,
cards. Yeah.
yeah. So I think, yeah, I think what it is you need to start finding your mojo.
And she says, I do
Uh,
Reiki.
yeah, yeah. But I think it's beyond the Reiki. I really think it's
Mhm.
about listening to people and guiding people. So it could be the mediumship, it could be your psychic ability, it could be your tarot ability, but I think you really need to lean into that type of work.
Ooh, alrighty. And really quick, Swampy63 is here. Hey, y'all. Hello, Miss Tarot D. So this absolutely makes sense, Sandy. So right off the bat, I got the Sun card. And the Sun card is for me that warmth, that healing energy, the success, the feeling of just having the whole world um, just at your it's that beautiful field of flowers. It's unlimited potential, it's expansion. It's feeling that beautiful light. To me, when after you mentioned the Reiki, it feels like because I'm Reiki 1 and 2. So for me, this feels almost kind of like the rays, the energy coming down, and that what and you still do. You still have your mojo. I'm feeling like there's something in there that is holding you back. As a personal a fear or and when I say fear, I don't mean like terror, but there's something that you're not sure about. Like you're like, well, should I do that or can I do that? That kind of thinking has to kind of be gone now because you got that beautiful light. It's shining there. It feels like that light is shining your path where you need to go. I did get the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is all about analytical, thinking outside of the box. Um, being able to balance her emotions. So, like Miss Tarot D said, being a social worker, that would be something that would fall underneath. I feel the Queen of Swords because she's there to be an advocate, to be able to articulate. She has the clarity of knowing how to help people. Um, and she's still that nurturing mother, but she's grounded in her femininity and her strength, but she has that connection to her mental prowess, that
Mhm.
that determination. Then I got the Fool card. Fall into it. There's that fear, there's that hesitation. Take that leap of faith. Do what you feel is calling to you. I already feel like you already know what it is, and I'm getting really bad feedback, Miss Tarot D.
Is it?
Um,
Do you think it's me? Let me go mute. Let me
Maybe because I think your mic might be different than mine. Okay, does that? Yeah, actually, that helps a bit. Yes. So yes, peace, mama. Social workers are advocates who help people. Yes, and peer support specialists too. I did peer support for a while. So the Fool card, you're on that. Just look at that beautiful that ocean. Just wanting to just walk right into it, dive into it. Your intuition. You were saying about you used to be a medium. That makes sense when you said you kind of feel like you lost your mojo. I don't do reversals, but I did get the High Priestess in reverse, and the high priestess is all about tapping into that knowledge, that connection to spirit, your guides, your abilities. And with her being in reverse to me, that's saying that there's for some reason you're shutting that down. I don't know if something happened where you doubt your intuition. I understand that feeling. I've been there and I know sometimes it's hard for us to trust and we feel like we lost that mojo, but we haven't. It's all about believing in ourselves, reconnecting in that knowledge, that energy that we have within us with our connection to spirit, and being able to bring that forward. So, whatever it is that you want to do, that you feel like you're being drawn to do, girl, go for it. It's all there. You don't lose it. I shut down the Reiki too for over 10 years, afraid of trusting in it. And when I went to go back, it was still there. We don't lose it. We just have to have that leap of faith, like the fool, and trust in our ability. So let's turn her from upside down to upright and trust in your divine feminine, your intuitive powers, your healing abilities. And that's where I'll end it right there. Thank you for letting us read for you. And hello, Daffodil from Tel Aviv, Israel. Oh my goodness. I've never had anyone from Israel in my chat, so welcome. And just so people know, as they're coming in, new people, the questions are closed. We have several already highlighted, but hang around because sometimes everyone's messages we can all take from and apply that to our own lives, right, Miss Tarody? Right? Oh.
I forgot the mute.
Yeah.
I did an Allison.
You just say you did an Allison.
I did an Allison.
And hello, Christina. Christina came in.
Hmm.
So I'm just going to look really quick. Sandy. Okay, wow. Ramon is here. Okay, I just see Ramon. See, she shut down hers too, and she's getting it back. It's all about trust and faith. Miss Terrell D, there is a blue cheesecake on Heather's page. Yes, there is. Miss Terrell D, I will pay this forward to Sherry in your names. Thank you.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yeah, we appreciate the support for her. It's a difficult time right now. So, all righty. On to the
Young man.
next.
Young man.
And let's see is in chat that we have not. Aline, I have not read for Aline before. So, do you mind doing Aline again? I would love to be able to read for her. I'm going to take a sip. Everybody, remember, hydrate, especially in this heat, if that's where you are. And you don't keep putting your question into the chat. I already said if Miss Tarot D and I have time, we will answer your question. We do not know yet, and I already have it highlighted. So please do not put your question in there again, my dear. Please understand. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to delete that because I already have it saved in case we can. Well, Anne, be patient, please. I'm going to go to Miss Tarot D.
Hmm. Interesting. Aline, girl. Wow. Wow. Oh, oh, oh.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Oh, it's amazing. So I don't know if you are a reader already or a practitioner of the esoteric arts, but it's really interesting. So I used the Angels and Ancestor deck, one of my favorite all time oracle decks, and three cards that I pulled is the Trader. Um, and this is a business trader, not trader like backstabbing. And the trader is all about exchanging, right? That's what traders do. They exchange one thing for another. So exchanging energy, okay, to create abundance. Then the other card is the seer, see beyond the current situation. Wait. She ain't done yet. The third card is the animal guardian, which is trust your instincts. Sorry, let me try to. There you go. So this is kind of why I asked you, Doll, if you were a practitioner of the sacred arts, because your spirit guides are basically telling you you have these gifts manifesting to be someone who can work with energies, who exchanges energies with other people, who has the gift to see and the gift of intuition. These are all the qualities of deviation, of various forms of deviation. And I can so I wish I wish you were in front of me and we could do a one-on-one personal thing, because these are the kind of questions I ask people when cards like this come up. Um, or, let me see. Does she write anything in chat? I'm learning.
Yes,
Okay, so
I'm
you are
learning.
learning.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So apparently your guides are basically confirming.
She's working
Um,
on it.
they are confirming that this is what you should be doing. That you have the gifts of foresight, you have the gifts of intuition,
Hmm.
and you have a gift of exchanging energy, which you need in order to practice you be a practitioner in the esoteric arts. So they are confirming that this is your path, that you're on the path. Okay. You're learning, but you're getting easily frustrated. Why? You said you're learning, but I also see that you get frustrated with yourself. And this is why your guides needed to give you this message, is because you get easily frustrated. You're trying to take on more than you can handle all at once. And
Hmm.
baby, you just got to take it one step at a time, or one card at a time, or, and it'll all come together because you do have the gifts. So this is why the spirit guides are giving you this message. It's not to say go do it, you're already doing it, but it's because you're becoming easily frustrated with yourself, and there's times you want to give up, and they're basically confirming, don't give up, girl. You have the gifts, you have the talent. Just take it slow and be gentle on
Hmm.
yourself. Okay, hope
And
that
she,
helps.
yes, she says amazing. Yes. All righty. So, Aline, what I have for you. And Miss Tarot D, when you mute, I do lose that echo. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Okay. So, Aline, and she says thank you. Aline, I got three cards I pulled from my Healing Waters Oracle deck that I was trying to pull for you. And I got cleansing. And look at that beautiful crystal and the water. So this could be tears. This could be a cleansing, energetic cleansing. Um, this could even be standing out in the rain, allowing the rain to wash over you and to cleanse you. But you're going through a cleansing, releasing the old. Ms. Tarot D was saying about energy, energetic tune up, realigning your energy, reconnecting with the higher frequencies, reconnecting with your guides, because they can't help us unless we invite them in. Say, yes, I am ready. I am here. Guide me. And so it's like Mr. Terodi said too, it's a slow process, something that it can't be rushed, because if we do that too fast, too much energy, it can um, and this is for entertainment purposes only, but it can throw us off energetically. It can be too much and could disrupt our subtle bodies, because we have more than just here and our higher self. We have subtle bodies, our emotional, our mental, our spiritual, and so that's always affected. And I love how they got the crystal in here. So even if you have a beautiful quartz crystal, you can go to a metaphysical store or even to Joann's now, or one of these smaller stores. They're starting to sell basic crystals now, and just connecting and having a quartz crystal and sitting with the intention with that quartz crystal to help you cleanse energetically, whether through the energy, through tears, through I'm hearing chanting. I don't know if you like to chant or sing, but allowing that cleanse to come through. I do have the next card, the Isle of Avalon, and that was a mystical place way back in the day. There's the beautiful tour in Glastonbury, England, where the women honored their divine feminine. They worked within the cycles of the moon, their bodies, their menses, and they were highly connected and attuned to the energy of the earth, and especially in that area with the ley lines and Stonehenge. That is some powerful energy coming through, and I'm feeling like this could also be a past life for you as well. um, and it's all about healing, returning to wholeness and transformation. So as we're cleansing and we're moving through this energetic change, um, again, it takes time for that transformation to come through and not to rush it. She's laying in her boat on the water and just absorbing that beautiful divine feminine energy from the earth, from the water, from the fresh air, um, and from source, from her guides. And the last card I have for you is the Mist. And all things important, trust your inner compass. Be led from within. So again, see how she's not rushing. She's standing there. She's in within the mists of herself. She's allowing that to disperse on its own, and then letting your heart, your soul, your guides, but really it's all within you, connecting with that divine energy within you to disperse those mists and to follow where you're being drawn to. Beautiful cards. So thank you, Aline. It was nice reading for you for the first time. I hope that resonated. And let's see. And Miss Tarot D, I don't know. Did you leave the door open? This person kind of snuck into chat here. Um, Gotta keep an eye on him. I don't know if I'm gonna make any trouble. Love you, Hector. Oh, that's not your Hector? Oh, I saw Hector and I thought that was your Hector. Oops. You're on mute still, dear.
Sorry. Yes. My Hector's asleep, getting ready
Oh,
for work.
so Andrea 54 Hector, I apologize. I thought you were, you know, Miss
Mhm.
D's Hector. So I apologize. So Aline says, yes, I need to practice stillness. Um, 4 subscribers only for 550. Let's
Ooh,
get Miss
what a
let's get her
great
body. I
number!
mean body. Let's get her body up there too.
Yes. What? And that's such a beautiful number, 550.
Yes, it is. Thank you for
No,
letting us know, Carolyn. And
thank
Aline
you,
says her
Carolyn. I
body is
appreciate you.
tingling. Um,
Hmm.
and she says thank you and you're welcome.
You're
So,
quite welcome.
all
Thank you for
righty.
letting us read.
And there's Miss Tarot D's link to her channel.
Jackie,
So
thank
thank
you
you,
so much.
Jackie. And let me just make sure that I didn't miss anything. Everyone just supporting. Great messages. Wonderful. All righty. So, how are you doing energy wise, Miss Tarot D?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's see.
We have
Um,
6 more people to read for, no?
yes, so let me see. Is Sylvia, are you still here, my dear? I haven't seen you, so let's see if beautiful like you, Miss Tarot D. Sylvia, are you still hanging out with us? I know we're not talking smack. I hope you're not too disappointed. But that was just a little joke for Miss Tarot D. Yep, she's here. So Sylvia would like an angel message. Oh, it's been a while since. Okay, let's see.
Hmm. You know what? Angel.
Let's go with. What do I want to go with? Where is my star seed? Thank you, Peace Mama. She says these are wonderful readings.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Christina. I appreciate your kind words. And Jeff is still here. Hello, little bro. I'm going to mute myself so I don't echo. Go put you on the big screen. There we go.
Just looking at my makeup, I think I did a fabulous job today.
You look fabulous, darling. Just fabulous. I can't see. I can't do the Billy Crystal. You look marvelous. Is it marvelous? Fabulous and marvelous.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
I'm getting some interesting cards too. I'm humming
Mhm.
and going with you at the same time.
I'm just, it's interesting because with, oh, my apologies. When spirit talks, we're asked to put together these messages for people. And I always say, I wish I had the person in front of me so that I can ask them question because colorful is asking for angel.
Angels.
Hmm. And I pulled two cards uh, from the angel deck, and it's Guru Ramdas and Mary Magdalene. And I'm trying to understand what message they have for you because one is all about humility in spiritual practice and elevation, and the other one is about the divine feminine devotion and this sacred sexuality.
Ooh.
And it's almost like the angels are telling you that you need to surround yourself with a group of like minded women to help you feel comfortable with your sense of self as a woman. And that also includes your sensuality and your sexuality. And for some reason, whenever people think about the esoteric or tarot, everybody's like, oh, it's spiritual, spiritual. It's also about sex and it's also about sexuality. And sex and sexuality is part of our divine being. And when I'm seeing Guru Ramdam talk about spiritual practices and elevation, it's almost like that's a part of your being that you have not really tapped into much or and kind of almost felt uncomfortable talking about or exploring because it's a taboo. But in keeping be shying away from that, you are hindering your own esoteric growth, your own spiritual growth, your own elevation of your vibration, because if you're containing something about you, you cannot grow, you know. And sex and sensuality are beautiful, pure things. Everybody's always like, oh, can't talk about that. It's nasty. No, it's beautiful. It's who we are. It's a part of
Mm-hmm.
us. So, spirit is basically saying you need to surround yourself with like minded women, right? And I'm saying women because you need to be with others who are going through what you're going through and talk about this. Um, I knew there was a woman who I knew and she was a priestess, and she used to do workshops about the vagina and the
Mm-hmm.
sacredness of the vagina. And it was I never attended because as even though I look like a beautiful woman, I don't have a vagina. But when she would describe it, I was like, "This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful to be able to take something that patriarchal society made nasty or villainized into reclaiming it as empowerment and beautiful and creation of life, you know? So I'm sorry, I'm going on, but colorful foresight, that is the message. And I hope it rings true for you. And I hope you understand where you're going with this and what the full message is for you. Okay?
And she has been responding, and I've been highlighting them for you. She says, in the beginning, right off, very good, Miss Tarot D. She said
Okay.
yes and makes sense. So you're on the ball with that. And really quick, Sylvia, before I get to you, I just want to share. Sandy says Miss Tarot D looks amazing today. Empress says, Amanda, you look gorgeous, sweetheart. I can't make my makeup look good like yours. I don't bother to try. So you're getting lots of beautiful love, Miss Tarot D. Love the energy around you. Very calm from Christina. And so I just want to share some of those that I was able to catch as you were reading. So let me go ahead and just unstar Sylvia's comments to you so I don't get lost in the start section here. And so, Sylvia, very interesting with, whoop, let me take this down. As Miss Tarot D was talking, I'm like, when looking for a group of like-minded women, yes, I pulled from the Star Seed Oracle deck that I have, and I got the seven star sisters, the Palladian sisters, and it's about birthing creations, the tapestry of life, expression. So this is you getting together, like Miss Tarot D said, with a beautiful group of like-minded women, dancing, exploring, um, celebrating the beauty and the divinity of the divine feminine that's within you, within all of us. Okay, and there is something that by doing this, you birth new creations, you birth new ideas. Um, it's all about, like this is the tapestry of life. It's all about the cycle of life. Um, Making sure that we partake in that joyous celebration of our own bodies, of our own divine femininity, our power, and what makes us who we are as women. The next card I got, because you got a male card too, Miss Tarot D, to support. I got the Star Brothers to go with the Star Sister. So this says Horus energy, which was like the sun god of the ancient Egyptians. Um, but what I'm looking at here is protection. You're looking for protection. You are looking for loyalty. You're looking for safety and trust. And sweetheart, what I'm getting is that spiritually, you have that protection. You, they know that you have their trust in them, but they want you to reflect in on yourself. You need to have that loyalty to yourself. You have to feel that safety of who you are within yourself. You have to trust yourself. And when you start to do that, the angels, your guides, your star ancestors come through. Hidden secrets might be coming out to you, things about yourself that you did not know, lost wisdom. When you get together with these women and you meditate or you do divination work, journaling work together. I know that you have the one lady who does the dance, the healing dance on your channel. You have Patty who does the therapy. She's the life coach. So you already are surrounding yourself with these amazing women, and by continuing to work with them, you're connecting to your star ancestors, which is also some people consider are angels, because angels don't belong to one religion, they are unto themselves. So they resonate on their own level, their own energy, and they're there to help us as long as we're willing to connect with them. And that's such beautiful energy because the last one right here, it says look a little deeper. So this is time to really start going in. We just had the new moon, using that new moon energy and start going in, going deeper, exploring, and working with the shadow. And I pulled one more card for you from my other deck, Healing Light deck. And you got the betrayed heart. And I know recently, within the past couple months, you had mentioned some disappointments in relationships, kind of like what Miss Tara D was, kind of started was talking about, and along with here with the divine feminine and the masculine, wanting the companionship. And I know that you felt like your heart has been betrayed, but my dear, risk opening up to life and love. Don't shut yourself down. Embrace who you are, embrace your gifts, embrace every inch of you with that self love, because when we do that, that radiates out and we attract that light. And that's what I have for you, my dear.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And Carolyn, yes, everyone needs to accept themselves for who they are and celebrate that. All people are beautiful. And I
Yes.
went many years alone because I knew exactly what I would not accept in a relationship. And I put that energy out there. Took me 7 years, but damn it, I found my fella and we've been together for over 20 years. So sometimes it takes time and we have to work on ourselves before we're whole and within ourselves to be able to put that energy out there to bring someone to us like that. So I hope that resonated with you, my dear. How beautiful. Okay, I will. Thank you, Miss D and Heather and the angels. Aw, let's see. Okay. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any other comments. Yes, it's a lovely community, Swampy. That's what me and Miss Tara D, what we love about our chats is that it's a safe space for people to
Yes.
come, be who they are,
Yes.
share their thoughts and their experiences, even though they may not resonate with what we believe in. But we hold that space for us to be able to share that differences and that knowledge and to respect each other. So, and she says, I am dealing with anxiety. hmm And and this is a time of anxiety. I know you follow
Yes.
politics. Sometimes some of y'all follow politics a little too much because then you get into that energy, you get into that fear, and sometimes that can really fuel our sense of fear, our sense of anxiety, our sense of just absolute, and we have to make sure that we get grounded, we get focused, and we put the energy boundaries up to protect ourselves from that. Um, because then, those negative energies and forces, they work, they win, and we don't want them
Mhm,
to do that.
mhm.
And that's inspiring. So, for sure. All righty. And hello, Kaylee. Hello, hello, my dear. So, you still doing okay, Miss Taro D?
Yes. It's menopause. I'm just having a little heat flash.
Oh my goodness. You and me both. I don't have a fan anymore. I broke both of my, so I got the electric one right here. You have that one. I got my electric one. So alrighty, Amanda, you are up, my dear. And then we have Judith and Jessica, if you are still in the chat. And I think that should take us to a good time where, because I will be doing another show at midnight with Moon Scarab. So we need time to kind of recharge, to relax. Use the ladies' room, right, Miss Terody?
It's hard to pee in a dress. I keep telling
It
you this.
is.
You know.
Oh, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate your subscription. I really do. And Amanda is here, so I will give that mute myself and give. And by the way, Tropical Empress is new to our community as well. She has a channel. She's been posting lovely videos. So please be sure to check out Tropical Empress and Spirit as well. That is Amanda.
Hmm. Okay. Yes, I'm here. Um,
And she wanted a general reading, Miss Terry. Yes.
You know, usually I am an avid tarot card reader, and for some reason tonight I keep getting pulled to these oracle cards. Hmm.
Miss Tarot D is an amazing um, tarot reader. And Miss Tarot D, really quick,
Yes,
do you do private readings?
I do. I do. Um,
So during after our show tonight, everybody, I will go ahead and put Miss Tarot D's email into the
mhm.
description box,
Yeah.
unless you have it on your channel. If someone could put
I
that
don't
in
know if
there,
I
but
do.
yeah,
Yeah, but if you could put it in the description box, and what we could do is somebody you can email me, and then we could chat, and I we can either do a Zoom live, or you can leave me a question, and then I can record the video and send you the video. Um, I don't write out reports; that's just too much work. But I rather just do a video for you and send you
all
that.
right.
Okay.
Oh, Angela's got it right there for you. So everybody,
Oh, thank you.
Tarot D at 2022. There we go.
There you
And
go.
yes, I do, Sandy. I just didn't have time to put my information in. I wanted to make the show about Miss Tarot D tonight. So, but yes,
Oh,
I
thank
do.
you. Okay. Okay. So, what's happening, girl? Because I'm getting a feeling. So, okay. So, you're a tough broad. Okay. You're very strong. You're very tough. You've been through a lot. And because of that, um, people are really admired by you, and they see you as an extraordinary person. Okay. In the circles that you travel, people really look at you because you are a fighter and you are a champion of people, because you have gone through so much in your own personal life that you are always there for the underdog. However, however, lately you're going through a period where you're just the best. Like, all I want to, you're like, I'm done. I'm done. I just can't anymore. I'm done. You know, everybody wants a piece of me. I got too much going on in my own life, and I'm just done. And your question isn't so much what message does your spirit guides have for you. Your question more is, spirit guides, why the fuck are you doing this to me? Like, what the fuck? Um, and your spirit guides are basically giving you the message that those days that you didn't want to get out of bed, they were the ones that got you out of bed. Those days that you wanted to give up, they're the ones that helped you not to find that little bit of strength not to give up. And it's a deep power within yourself. Almost reminds me of the strength card in the tarot. Okay. Oh, look, I have it on my thing. Oh, wrong. See the strength card where you go deep to find that internal strength to get you through those moments. That's where they're at, and that's what you need. You're at a point in your life where you need to keep going deeper and pull that strength from inside out, and know that when you feel that you are depleted, you're not, girl. You're not. Your spirit guides are going to fill you up. They're going to keep giving you that little bit of energy, that little bit of strength, that little bit of comfort and support that you need to keep going on. But, these are your two cards. One is this amazing freaking peacock because you are the extraordinary person that everybody loves. And then the other one is this inner power card, which is like the lion that's within you. So your question isn't what message do my spirit guides have for me. Your question was more, why the frick are you doing this to me? And they're just responding by saying, we ain't doing shit, girl, but giving you what you need when you need it. We're here to help you, not hurt you. All right? Spend some time alone, meditating, however you choose to meditate, and reconnect with your spirit guides and develop that relationship because they really, really care about you and they're really there to help you. Hope this helps. Hope it makes sense.
Alrighty, I haven't seen any responses from Amanda yet, so she might be processing. Um, okay, I didn't know that Adrian 54 Hector asked for a reading as well. Judith, if you give your slot, I'm going to. I promised I would open that up to Anne if she was still here. But let's just finish with the this reading here, and then we'll take a look to see who's still in chat. So, yep, Miss Tarot D only needs two more subscribers to hit 550. I went and I looked, so let's get her over the hump. So, alrighty, Amanda. Okay, she says, beautiful. Thank you, Miss Tarot D, for your reading. So, Amanda, I start shuffling this one deck, and what comes flying out? Miss Tropical Empress. I got a Tropical Empress. Look at that. There you go. So, this beautiful card. This just I'm glad you chose Tropical Empress for your channel name because you do embody that. You have that beautiful um, feminine energy that's very earthy, but yet also connects to spirit. And you can see that it's a love and appreciation for your cultures and for the earth itself, the animals. The animals gravitate towards you. You're a you what's the word I'm looking for? You are okay. You are adored by nature. It's like when you're in nature's presence, they too, the flowers, the trees, the animals, everything can feel that kind of love, that connection, that energy that you have. Um, so that's this beautiful card right off the bat. This is totally your energy. Now, I had some interesting cards. So the next card I got is the King of Pentacles. And for me, I feel like that this could very well be, and Miss Tarot D told me, just go with your first gut. So for me, I feel like this is your husband or your partner. Um, he is very grounded. He's very accepting of who you are, your gifts. Um, and I think that's why you resonate so well with him is because you both. So this card could very well be the both of you. You're both very, again, grounded in nature. The king is all about security, stability, um, ruling from a place of calm and collectedness, and from a spiritual place as well, because pentacles are very spiritual in their suit as well. And there's just this lovely, and this is the monarch. So the monarch, the stags are known as the monarchs, the leaders in nature in the woods. And so I feel that energy that comes from you, and this is also be very well with him. And when I ask for a clarifier, it feels like it's going towards a little bit more with him because I got the page as a clarifier of swords. And for me, this is you connecting with your guides. This is you starting your channel. This is you teaching people how to connect um, to spirit and how to trust in that, how to be able to. I mean, swords are about clarity of thought, and you've been talking about clairs, the clarity of sight, of sound, of knowing. So this beautiful, and that for me, the bluebird is a bird of happiness, of joy. So it's like you are joyfully sharing and expressing and willing to teach. What can I do with this channel? How many people can I reach out to? How many people can I help? Beautiful cards, and followed by the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is, that fiery energy, that creative, that impulsive, that spontaneous. It's like you're grabbing that wand and you are on fire and you are just charging forward. You're following your passion, you're following your bliss, and there is a beautiful balance. And this balance can also be maybe a little hint of moderation, because it's the alchemy, it's the balancing of both, your abilities and being grounded. So one foot on the earth, being grounded, and one foot in the waters, and being connected with spirit, our intuition, and just that beautiful combination that you have, that balance that you have. So yeah, man. That's that to me. These are very beautiful cards, very supportive cards, um, and I hope that resonated with you, my dear. And that's what I have for you. So let me get off the big screen and check chat here. Alrighty. So yay, you are up to 550 subscribers, Miss Tarot D. And don't forget to take yourself off your mute. Alrighty.
Thank
So
you. Oh my God, how what a blessing. Thank you.
So, okay, Judith, because you relinquished your spot, Anne, well, Anne and Andrea is here. So Andrea, we will get you the next time. Next time I go, actually, I'm going live, and maybe Miss Tarot D, we're not sure, but I will be going live with Ramon Moon Scarab at midnight for his Insomnia Tarot. So anybody that we may not get to tonight, you can come out by and swing by and say hi to us over at Moon Scarab's channel.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
let me go and see. Now, Jessica is here. So we'll do Jessica, and then we'll do Anne, because Anne, I know Anne's still here as well. So let's see. Um, so Andrea, if you want to come by, Moon Scarab at midnight, I'll ask Ramon if we can put you the first for a reading, if that's okay with you. And I'll give you over to Miss Tarot D. I'm going to go ahead and mute. So Anne will be our last reading, and right now, Jessica, we are reading for you.
So we're doing Jessica, right? Okay. Guide message. Mm. Interesting. Okay. Um, Jessica, right? We're reading for Jessica.
Yes, Jessica.
Okay, Jessica. So I received the star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. The spirit fox. Trust your talents in changing times. And the broken arrow. Embracing the energy of peace. Now, how does this all make sense? I. It almost feels like you're going. I don't know if you're working in if you're having some issues with your career, with your life path. But it feels like you're almost at a point where you're looking for a new direction and a new job or a new career. And because the situation that you're currently in is just not healthy for you, you're not finding the peace that you need. And the only way you're going to be able to find your serenity is by making some changes in your life path. And you have, I think what's kept you where you are now is that you've always felt like these are your talents, these are your skills, and that's all you have. But the reality is that you have much, much more to offer. And you kind of know that, but you don't trust that. And spirit guides are basically saying, yes, I'm working, but I do feel like I want, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And the spirit guides are like saying, trust that, you know, that your other gifts that you have, that sense of fulfillment. Now, here's the deal, okay? And this is why, you know, entertainment purpose, I got to put this out there because I don't want you coming back saying, girl, I quit my job and now I can't find another job. Okay. That's not what Spirit is saying. What Spirit is saying is you can have both. Okay. Miss Tara D has her 9 to 5 job where she goes in and she does what she has to do. And then she comes home and she puts on her wig and her dress and she does Tara. So your thing is you can have the job that you have that pays the bills, and then you can start looking at your other talents and do something with that. So maybe your 9 to 5 is you work at a factory, but you're such a great writer. So maybe your 5 to 11 o'clock at night job is to start writing your next novel, you know? So Spirit is saying, look at the other gifts you have and start putting them into use because that's ultimately what's going to give you the peace of soul that you are looking for, that you are craving. Okay. So, and if you happen to find a job out there that meets, that pays your bills and does everything else, then go for it. Then go for it.
This
But in the
relationship is
meantime, you know, you can have your cake and eat it too. So let me just show you. The star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul, right? Follow the voice of your soul. That's your creative passion, your intuition. Isn't that beautiful? And then the spirit fox, trust your talents, right? And in Indian folklore, the spirit fox, he's a shapeshifter. So he's all about change. And then Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Because by finding this change and following your heart's desire, that's the only way you're eventually going to have peace of mind and heart and soul. Hope this helped.
all right. I didn't realize I wasn't on mute. I hope I didn't. You didn't hear me talking to my cards while you were reading. So I apologize if you heard. I thought I
No,
was
no, no, no.
unmuted.
We
Okay.
were fine. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. And right now, Miss Tarot D, you are more than 550. You are 558. So come on, 560. Better yet, let's get her to 700 or straight up to 600. Come on, guys. Let's keep. Whoop, whoop, remember? Come on, let's get her. Okay. So the Michelle and Jonathan are here. Um, So they're joining us. The Boomer Mill, that is Michelle Marie and Jonathan, her wonderful hubby. They are here popping in to say hello. And you took an out. Well, it's a wonderful you took a nap. Wonderful, wonderful. So I'm just catching up because chat is jumping. And let me make sure that I did not miss any comments for you. Oh, yep, 11:11 on the clock. Make a wish. Wonderful. So, and Carolyn subscribed to Boomer Mill. Wonderful. Yes, everybody subscribe to everyone. Help, raise and support our lovely community. And I did put up Jessica's comment earlier, Miss Taro D. I don't know if you saw it, but she says, yes, I'm working, but I do feel like I want something more fulfilling. Okay. So, Jessica, I got I was drawn to pull from, the star seed as well for you. And I got earthed. So we need to get kind of maybe grounded here. Learning how to be human, because sometimes when we come to earth and we haven't had that many incarnations, if you believe in reincarnation, not everybody does, and that's okay. But this is a card of maybe not feeling like we're grounded enough, or we don't feel like we're grounded in our own bodies. It's kind of like we don't maybe not even feel comfortable in our bodies. So it's really important to really get grounded. Here it also says in the world. So it's like feeling you're in the world but not a part of it. So really, we need to get ourselves grounded here. I feel like that's what the energy is needed for you. Um, and moving forward, baby steps, following your intuition before it makes sense. So trusting, we have here action. So this is about taking that step forward, kind of like the Fool card. You're kind of like at the precipice, but there's this beautiful gateway. There's the steps, and you walk through it. But it takes baby steps to get where it is that you want. So if this was about a job, it may take a while to get you there to that job. Or this could be maybe something of a spiritual nature that you're working on. Um, but I just keep getting needs to be grounded more, less technology, less TV, less because there's so much fear mongering and so much erratic discord. These are the words I'm hearing that surround you. You really need to. They're emphasizing this beautiful bubble of white light, this protection, this energetic protection to help you get grounded, protect your energy field, the emotions that you feel from other people, and to get grounded and be grounded within yourself. And baby steps. This is something that sometimes we just can't rush right into. We can just take our time, a little bit at a time, because if we rush too fast, we may not integrate those energies properly and we may miss important lessons along the way. And the last card I have for you, my dear, a new earth. And I just saw that. Carolyn said, we are only 45 minutes from the 7-7 portal beginning. And look what we just got, a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So as we're entering that portal and this new energetic, portal, especially with Sirius, being, that spiritual gateway, our spiritual sun. We in that new moon, we are just being propelled forward. And Jessica and all of us too on a collective, this is the new earth that we're birthing. We're birthing ourselves. But see how she's grounded first, and then there's the water. So just get grounded. And you said it's easy for you to become ungrounded. Girl, you got to work on that. Journaling, meditating, sitting, being with yourself in quiet, shutting off all the electronics, even if it's just for 15 minutes a day or something, just to get yourself connected within your body. Deep breathing, um, listening to your heartbeat, feeling your breath, being present, being in the moment. And I know that's hard sometimes for a lot of us these days with what's going on, not just in the world, but in our personal lives as well. So that's a good message for all of us, is to make sure that we remember to ground ourselves and to breathe. It's really important, and not just, but really some long hold and deep, so that we get back into our bodies. And Peace Mama says really quick, Miss Taro D, I'm tripping because I feel like I met you. Oh, how beautiful. So, alrighty, Jessica, I hope that resonated with you. Flowing says, beautiful message. Nature never disappoints. No, I mean, we're a part of nature, and us not earthing or grounding ourselves in nature, we've cut ourselves off from it, and our bodies can heal, can heal, and again, for entertainment purposes only. But it's shown through studies that when we're connected more to nature, we're connected to that energy that's naturally in our bodies, that's in the earth, and we get replenished, we get refreshed, we get rejuvenated, and we heal. So, um, thanks for the messages, ladies. Very appreciated. You are so welcome. And our last read is for Anne. So, Anne, you are up, my dear. Um, and thank you again, Judith, for sharing your spot for somebody. And again, Hector, Andrea Hector, at midnight, Moon Scarab. Um, we will be going live to do readings. I'll make sure that you are the first reading. I'll talk to Ramon backstage. So, Miss Tarot D, her name is Anne, and her question is, I will see my love interest in October. He is Cancer. Do you see that he is available, and do you see romance for us, please? And now for me, here, let me just go over to Miss Tarot D because I already pulled cards. But for me personally, I'm glad that there was no specific name because I don't have permission to tap into somebody else's energy. So, Anne, I just read on pull cards on the energies surrounding you and the possibility of a relationship or this meeting, and that's what I pull cards on. But I will give you over to Miss Tarot D. You're on. Got unmute yourself.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. And
You're welcome.
hmm, it seems like this relationship, both of you have had to take a look at it for what it is. Um, and you've had to do some work with it. And I think you're both at a place where you're both trying to figure out, is this going to be the right relationship for you both? You're more of the person that's like, well, I got to be in it to really know. But it seems like you're both looking at this relationship and trying to see, is it really what's going to be lifelong? And there is going to be some changes in this relationship, and there's going to be some communication that needs to happen between the two of you. There's going to be a period of time. Are you two currently just communicating via text and email more than verbally or in person? Is that happening? Are you two communicating? Because I see a lot of communication going on, but it's mostly like texting, emojis, a little bit of sexting. Um, that's happening because at some level you're both trying. You especially are trying to make. You want more than what you had. You want more than what was here. This is where you were, and you want to expand that relationship a little bit more. And you're hoping that it's going to be a little bit more. Is the person going to be around in October? Definitely. Definitely. Um, is it going to be for you? Well, I think that depends on what happens between now and October between the two of you, and what messages are you giving to that person, and what messages that person is giving back to you. Um, I think you both need to get on the same page in regards to what you both want in this relationship moving forward. Um, we are
We are
not
not
communicating.
communicating now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Wait, have you though? Have you been trying to communicate? Has that been part of it? Because I keep seeing a lot of texts going back and a lot of text. So, but it's it's happening. There's something there. The energy is there to try to make something happen, but for now, it's not there. And eventually, if you are going to be together in October, something's got to give between now and then. Something's got. But I do see expansion. I do see expansion. So that can either be that you and this person are gonna like expand to the next level, or you're just gonna finally give up and say, you know what, I'm over this. I value myself too much, and I'm just going to open up uh, my what's the word? You're gonna start looking elsewhere for other people and other relationships. I don't know. Hope that makes some kind of sense.
She says, my past love communicates with me, but I am not interested in the ex. And the Cancer person doesn't communicate much. So to me,
Hmm.
right off the bat, that's your answer right there. That's to me, those are clear signs that he, he he's not ready. But I mean, because if somebody was ready for a relationship or open for a relationship, I would think that they would be willing to have some, I mean, at least some sort of communication. But I'm going to digress and let Miss Tarot D finish. The ex sends a lot of text to her, but she
Yeah,
doesn't want, you know, interesting.
I mean, that totally makes sense. I mean, this is the I wish you were here and I wish you could see the placement of these cards. So this is the first card that came out, right? And then this one. I don't know if you could see it well. So basically this would have been like your ex because he's looking towards your past. And then this is your communication card and then this is your future card.
Yeah.
So, so your ex communication and the future card is like that's not happening. Not really going to go the way you want it to be. Yeah.
She says, I am interested in this new one, not the ex, and we understand that, my dear.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Mhm. So were you done, Miss Tarot D?
Hmm.
Okay. So Anne, so I know this is what you want. You want Ten of Cups. You want the happy family, the fulfillment, the joy, um, relationships. The Ten of Cups is about a it's a conclusion. It's a completion, and to me, I'm feeling like this is the ideal that you have in mind that you want. I did pull the Six of Swords, and this is about moving forward. Going to maybe a typically it's like moving to a calmer shore or to a new beginning or to a new life. For me, because of you meeting this individual in October, I feel like this represents you going through on that trip. You going to meet this individual. um, Now I got the Eight of Swords, and for me, I'm feeling like their Eight of Swords is when we put where we kind of put kind of like a victimhood. We feel like we're bound, we're like surrounded by these swords, our thoughts, we feel like we're trapped or victimized, but yet there's plenty of room for us to be able to move through these. So it's about getting us out of that mindset, getting us out of that negative thinking. It's like, okay, I need to move past these, I need to see things for what they are. um, the next card I got was the Nine of Cups. And so the Nine of Cups, again, is very similar to the Ten of Cups. This is an individual's typically a male in the deck. This doesn't necessarily represent him. But I feel like you think you will find all this joy and this happiness. This is the hope, or this is what you keep mentally wanting to create. That this is your ideal. Um, and you're holding a torch. Now, I got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands has been explained to me once. It's kind of like it's a knight, and you see him holding that torch. He's a fire sign. He's a wand. He's energetic. He's impulsive. He or she doesn't have to be at the tip of, an actual physical sex. It could be any or. And sometimes I've been told it can represent someone who's holding a torch for somebody. So I feel like this is you still holding a torch for this gentleman that you are going to see. Um, and I looked at the bottom of the deck. I did get the Sun card, and the Sun card is typically a card of success, but I think what it represents to me is that the sun is going to shine on this situation, and when October comes, it's going to be clear as day, or clear as as bright as the sun in the sky. It's going to be clear as day what this individual's intentions or interest will be. And we lost Miss Tarot D. So that's what I have for you. And thank you for letting us read for you. Thank you for being patient. Again, things can change. Energies can. This is only a certain moment in time for energy. There we go. She's back. And maybe between now and October, maybe there may be more communication. There may be more. Like I said, our readings right now is just based on the energy, and energy is always changing. People's behavior changes, people's feelings change, other things come into play. So, as it stands right now, just make sure that you take those blinders off. Don't keep yourself in this mental, lockdown, basically, of it's this person or no person at all. And I'm just going to leave it at that, my dear. And people are still doing fireworks, so I apologize if you hear a firework and I can't catch it in time. Miss Tarot D, it was fun.
It was. I am tired, but it was wonderful. It's been a long night. I've been going since 7 o'clock.
Wow.
So
So,
yes, yes.
everybody, oh,
Thank you
thank you,
very.
ladies.
Yeah.
You're welcome, my dear. And thank you, Judith, for
Mhm.
and it's a cell as well, a mental cell. Yes. So Judith, thank you for opening your space. And Andrea, 54, Hector, Ramon knows that you would like a reading. So if you want to join us in half an hour, please do so, and we'd be happy to read for you. Miss Tarot D, do you have anything planned for videos or something that you would like to share with everybody?
No,
No? Okay.
no.
All right.
My video.
Well,
So
sometimes you like to write
I posted.
scripts and things.
I posted some videos this week. Um, for those who I appeared on Ramon Moon Scarab, and he wrote a special poem. So I made a video for it. So please go and read and watch his poem. It's really beautiful. It's on my channel. Um, I did one flip through. Um, that's up. Miss Moonlight gave me a beautiful deck. Can't remember the name of it right now because I'm old and I don't remember things well. I did make some videos that are coming out in August. Um,
Nice.
Another flip through, and I'm very interested in creating energy. So that video is an instructional video on how to create energy balls.
We are all energy. Perfect
Yeah,
timing. Christina put
and
that in the chat.
and then how to use that energy to reconnect with your tarot decks and then with your spirit guides as well. So that look for that in August. And in between
Amazing.
that, I'll just be healing and relaxing and getting my energy back.
And being her fabulous self behind the
And be my
scenes.
fabulous. And I'm thinking maybe if I have time and energy in August. August is my birthday month. I'm a Leo. So
Ooh,
maybe we'll do a pop up for my birthday. But
that would
I
be
want
wonderful.
to. I was thinking about doing a live um, for people who have cancer or have
Mm,
survived cancer, where we can
yes.
all just chat and talk and share, and who knows, maybe even pull some cards. Because as a person who's currently living with cancer, and I saw a lot of people in chat who are survivors as well. I thought it'd be, nice to bring a community of survivors together and
Mm-hmm.
just talk about this, and how did our illness impact our spirituality?
It's a beautiful idea. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
It's a beautiful. Oh, and look at this.
Huh?
Swampy. I'm a cancer survivor 2 years now.
God bless you, Swampy.
Love you,
Oh,
Swampy.
look,
Awesome.
he's
And peace,
Mama.
Mama. I'm a brain tumor survivor.
You see?
So yeah. Wow.
God bless you. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah.
beautiful. Wow.
So
That.
it'll be nice. It'll be nice
Yes.
to have community.
Exactly. Where people can again feel safe to come,
Hmm.
share, to heal, to support one another.
Yeah.
That's what I love for my channel. And you
And
bring
Heather,
beautiful energy here to my channel, Miss Terody.
thank
And I
you.
appreciate
Oh,
you
and
and love you
thank
so
you
much.
everyone for bringing my subscribership.
Yes. Wonderful.
Wow, that was really beautiful. I was not expecting all that.
Everybody
Um,
loves the D.
uh,
Not Mickey D's, but Miss Terody.
I when you said everybody loves the D, I thought you meant something else.
Oh, well, depending.
That
She caught me. I opened the
made you
door on that
blush. I
one.
made you blush. Guys, thank you all. I'm gonna go rest. And then
Thank
Heather,
you.
I'll try to jump on in a half an hour.
Okay.
And
Maybe we'll see you there. So,
yes, and we'll see you there. I'm
alrighty,
gonna go
everybody.
freshen up my makeup
There, yeah. I run to the ladies' room.
and the laser.
Alrighty, everybody. We love you so much, and we'll see you next time. Thank you again. We appreciate
Bye
your
bye.
support. Bye bye.